hospitals, where millions of lives depends on seamless data systems. And now just picture that all the system जो भी इंटरनेट से कनेक्टेड थे वो सब क्रैश हो गए हैं ओवरनाइट एंड उसकी वजह से अब डॉक्टर्स किसी भी पेशेंट का रिकॉर्ड को अच्छे से नहीं कर पा रहे एंड दिस इज एग्जैक्टली व्हाट हैपेंड ड्यूरिंग द एम्स साइबर अटैक इन नवंबर 2022 and today we will deep dive into one of the India's most devastating healthcare cyber attacks, its impact and lesson for the future. AIMS और ऑल इंडिया इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ मेडिकल साइंसेज ये जस्ट एक हॉस्पिटल नहीं है, इट्स अ सिंबल ऑफ एक्सेलेंस इन हेल्थ केयर। एम्स के अंदर हर साल अराउंड 3.5 मिलियन पेशेंट्स दैट इज 35 लाख पेशेंट विजिट करते हैं। एम्स operates a highly digitalized system managing everything from patient records to medical schedules। और यहाँ पर नॉर्मल पेशेंट्स के साथ साथ काफ़ी हाई प्रोफाइल पेशेंट्स भी आते हैं और उनका जो भी मेडिकल रिकॉर्ड है, जो सेंसिटिव डेटा है, वो भी इधर स्टोर होता है। दिस इज वॉट मेक्स इट अ क्रिटिकल इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर, नॉट जस्ट फॉर हेल्थ केयर बट ऑल्सो फॉर इंडियाज डेटा सिक्योरिटी। But in November 2022, this very infrastructure became the target of devastating ransomware attack, bringing its operations to a grinding halt. The attack began on November 23, 2022, जब हैकर्स ने अनऑथराइज्ड एक्सेस ले लिया एम्स के सभी सर्वर्स पर एंड उन्होंने 1.3 टेराबाइट ऑफ क्रिटिकल हेल्थ केयर डेटा को एनक्रिप्ट कर लिया, which effectively shut down the hospital digital backbone. From patient record to appointment schedule, everything was inaccessible, and in return, hackers asked for 200 crores in cryptocurrency as ransom. For days, the hospital struggled to regain control while relying on manual operation, a nightmare for staff and patient alike. And according to initial investigation, ये अटैक ओरिजिनेट हुआ था फ्रॉम अ फॉरेन हैकिंग ग्रुप जो कि पोटेंशियली लिंक था चाइनीज एंटिटीज से। However, no conclusive evidence was officially released. Cyber attack on AIMS was not just an incident. It was a disaster of unprecedented scale in the Indian healthcare sector. Here's how it disrupted all the operations. Like, all the critical patient data became inaccessible overnight. AIMS handles approximately 38,000 patients daily, including nearly 12,000 outpatient cases. एंड क्योंकि अब सभी सर्वर्स ऑफलाइन हो चुके थे, सभी डेटा एनक्रिप्ट हो चुका था, तो डॉक्टर्स वर लेफ्ट टू रिलाई ऑन मैनुअल रिकॉर्ड कीपिंग, स्लोइंग डाउन डायग्नोसिस एंड ट्रीटमेंट। एंड थाउजेंड्स ऑफ सर्जरीज हैड टू बी पोस्टपोन्ड और रीशेड्यूल्ड। इमेजिन अ सिचुएशन जब किसी पेशेंट को इमरजेंसी ट्रीटमेंट चाहिए हो, बट बिकॉज नाउ एवरीथिंग इज मैनुअल, यू विल नॉट रिसीव दैट इमरजेंसी ट्रीटमेंट एंड द हॉस्पिटल्स एबिलिटी टू मैनेज रूटीन प्रोसेस वाज completely crippled. Everything from lab reports to discharge summaries had to be recreated manually, leading to confusion and chaos. But it wasn't just the hospital that felt the brunt of this attack. AIMS, being India's leading medical institute, also stores sensitive health records of high-profile individuals, including politicians and developers. This made it a prime target for hackers seeking leverages or data for blackmail. And this attack brought a chilling realization that hospitals are no longer safe from cyber threats. For examples, as of 2024, hospitals पर ransomware attacks 94% से increase हो गए। This trend shows that healthcare sector is increasingly becoming a favorite target for cyber criminals because it is often less protected than other critical sectors like finance or defense. Let's talk about how did India respond to this and how AIMS got its data back. So recovering from this cyber attack was no small feat. So as soon as the breach was identified, India's Computer Emergency Response Team, that is CERT-IN, and the National Informatics Center (NIC) stepped in to contain the damage. They worked alongside cybersecurity specialists and law enforcement agencies to analyze the attack vector, isolated infected system, and prevented further spread of malware. So AIMS had over 5,000 servers and 1,200 applications affected. Experts estimated that rebuilding and restoring these systems took nearly 2 weeks of round the clock. Now just imagine this situation कि जिस हॉस्पिटल में 38,000 पेशेंट्स हर महीने आ रहे हो एंड अब सडनली सारे ऑपरेशन मैनुअल हो जाए और डॉक्टर पेशेंट के रिकॉर्ड को भी एक्सेस नहीं कर पा रहे। तो इन दिस सिचुएशन लाइक आप क्या करोगे? सो फर्स्ट, द क्रिटिकल सिस्टम्स वर प्रायोरिटाइज फर्स्ट with patient admission and treatment databases brought back online within the first few days. However, less critical functions like research databases took significantly longer. Now, if we talk about the recovery timeline, so it took around 2 to 4 weeks to completely recover from this attack. On day 1, incident detection and containment began immediately. All servers were taken offline to prevent the spread of ransomware. Day 2 to 5, a team of over 50 specialists worked to identify and neutralize the ransomware. Day 6 to week 2, critical patient management systems were restored, though many staff members had to undergo training to navigate changes in access and functionalities. Then week 2 to 4, the remaining servers and applications were gradually brought back online after the security audits. But there were some data restoration challenges, like while patient data was eventually recovered, the process wasn't seamless. AIMS reported relied on offline backups, which were time intensive to integrate into operational system. Experts have since highlighted that delay occurred due to a lack of regular backup testing and incomplete data redundancy measures. Though the national level investigation helped a lot, here government and all the different agencies and AIMS doctor itself all combine and help in recovering the data as soon as possible. But it also exposed the critical gaps in preparedness. The incident underscored the urgency to modernize IT systems, strengthen incident response protocol, and improve collaboration between private and government entities. एम्स पर जो साइबर अटैक हुआ वो जस्ट एक हॉस्पिटल के लिए वेकअप कॉल नहीं था, वो एंटायर नेशन के लिए एक वेकअप कॉल था, जिसने हमें फोर्स किया कि हम कुछ सिक्योरिटी मेजर्स ले, जैसे रेगुलर सिक्योरिटी ऑडिट्स, ऑफलाइन एंड टेस्टेड बैकअप्स, एंड पॉइंट सिक्योरिटी एंड मॉनिटरिंग, एम्प्लॉय ट्रेनिंग एंड इंसिडेंट रेस्पॉन्स प्लान्स. So all these security measures will eventually help in protecting the patient data or any sensitive data that is being stored in hospitals. And again, I will say that AIMS attack wasn't just about one hospital. It was about the security of our entire healthcare ecosystem. If we fail to act, we risk compromising not just data but also lives. So, if you found this story eye-opening, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and share it with your friends and family. Stay tuned for more real-life cybersecurity stories and tips on how to stay safe in digital world.